Sometimes our heart becomes noisy even when the world is quiet. You send a message to someone, no reply. You try for something good, but you don't see results. You make dua and you feel like nothing is changing. And suddenly, the mind starts running fast. What if they don't care? What if I fail? What if Allah doesn't help me? My brother, my sister, this is the overthinking heart. It hurts. It makes you tired. And Shaitan loves this moment because when there is silence, he fills that silence with fear, doubt, and fake stories. You know that feeling when you don't hear back from someone you love? Your brain starts making scenarios, bad ones, without proof. The heart begins to panic. The mind starts imagining the worst. But listen carefully. Not hearing an answer is not the same as being abandoned. A delay is not a rejection. Silence does not mean Allah forgot you. Sometimes Allah is teaching you to trust Him more than your emotions, more than your imagination, more than your fears. A true believer learns something powerful. My heart can worry, but my faith must stay firm. You may not see a message yet. You may not see progress yet. You may not see the result yet. But Allah already wrote your story. And Allah never leaves a heart that calls Him sincerely. When your chest feels heavy, when your thoughts feel loud, when you feel like crying without reason, pause. Breathe. Say, Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel. Allah is enough for me. Because the problem is not what's outside, it's the thought inside your heart. And Allah tells us in the Quran, indeed, in the remembrance of Allah, hearts find peace. Your heart is not weak, it's human. But your Lord is strong and He is with you. So the next time your mind races, stop and remind yourself, Allah is working on something for me, even if I don't see it right now. My story is not stuck. My prayer is not ignored. My heart is not alone. Trust the one who sees what you cannot see. Trust the one who hears even the dua you whisper in tears. The delay is a lesson, not a punishment. The silence is a protection, not a rejection. And the believer says, I don't know how, but my Allah will make a way. Stay patient, stay calm, and don't let Shaitan write your story in your mind. Let Allah write peace in your heart. There are moments in life when your mind becomes your biggest battlefield, not because something bad truly happened, but because Shaitan starts whispering. You know those thoughts like, what if I'm not good enough? What if nobody cares about me? What if Allah doesn't love me? What if everything goes wrong? These thoughts are not coming from faith, they are coming from fear. And fear is Shaitan's favorite tool. Shaitan doesn't always attack with obvious sins. Sometimes he attacks with quiet whispers that feel like your own voice. He wants you to assume the worst. He wants you to doubt your worth. He wants you to believe Allah has forgotten you, even though Allah never forgets anyone. My brother, my sister, listen carefully. Not every thought is true. Not every feeling is real. Not every worry deserves your energy. Sometimes your mind makes stories that have no proof at all. You see someone online happy, and you think, why am I not like that? You see someone doing well and think, maybe Allah doesn't love me like He loves them. Those thoughts are traps. Shaitan tries to convince you you're alone, but you are not alone. Allah promised He is closer than your jugular vein. Every time a negative thought enters, you have two choices. Follow the whisper and feel worse, or remember Allah and rise above it, because your mind is like a door and you decide who enters. Tell yourself, Shaitan wants me to panic, but Allah wants me to trust. Shaitan shows me fear, Allah shows me hope. Shaitan brings doubt, Allah brings peace. When you start thinking, no one cares about me, stop and say, Allah cares. When you feel like, I can't do this, say, with Allah, I can. When you fear failure, remind yourself, success is not always instant. Sometimes Allah delays things to make you stronger, smarter, and spiritually ready. Remember this, Shaitan doesn't attack empty hearts. He attacks hearts that are close to Allah. He attacks minds that have potential. So if you feel attacked with doubt, it's not because you're weak. It's because Allah has a plan for you, and Shaitan is scared of who you can become. Lift your head, straighten your heart, and say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. I seek protection in Allah from Shaitan. Your mind is not your enemy, Shaitan is. And with every doubt he throws at you, you fight back with faith, patience, and trust. You are stronger than those whispers. You are chosen by Allah. There are moments in life when Allah opens a door for you, a chance, a blessing, an opportunity. Maybe it's a new job, a new friendship, a new idea, a new chapter, or a change in your heart. And you feel hopeful, excited, ready. But then, suddenly, problems show up. Worries come, fear rises, people doubt you, you doubt yourself. And you start thinking, if this was really good for me, why is it so hard? If Allah opened this door, why do I feel stress? Maybe this means Allah doesn't want this for me. No, my dear brother and sister, listen carefully. When Allah opens a door, Shaitan waits right there trying to scare you away. Why? Because he knows something powerful is on the other side. Every good thing has a test around it. Every blessing comes with a challenge. Every growth moment feels uncomfortable. Think about it. When someone is about to level up in life, that's when Shaitan works the hardest. He does not fight you when you are going backward. He fights you when you are moving forward. So, when life gets hard, right after you prayed for something good, don't panic. Don't walk away. It doesn't mean Allah closed the door. It means you are close to something meaningful. Sometimes you will feel scared. Sometimes you will feel confused. Sometimes your heart will shake. That's okay. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is trusting Allah even when fear is loud. When doors open, don't expect the path to be smooth. Expect yourself to become stronger on that path. Tell yourself, if Allah brought me here, He will help me move forward. If Allah opened this door, I won't let Shaitan push me out. I won't quit because of fear. I will walk with faith. Remember, Allah never gives you something important without preparing you for it. The discomfort you feel is training, not punishment. The hardship around the opportunity is protection, not rejection. And if Allah opens a door for you, no one, not people, not fear, not even Shaitan can close it, unless you walk away. So don't walk away. Don't let negative thoughts throw you off your path. Don't give up because it feels heavy. Instead say, Ya Allah, strengthen me. Help me step through this door with courage. Allah knows what's ahead. He knows what you need. And when He opens a door, it's always for your good, even if the beginning feels tough. Keep going, one step, one prayer, one moment of trust at a time. Your door is open. Now walk through it with faith. Have you ever asked yourself, Why does life get harder when I'm trying to do the right thing? Why am I struggling so much when I'm praying, trying, and doing my best? Sometimes it feels like the moment you decide to improve, that's when life starts testing you the most. You want to become closer to Allah. Suddenly, distractions come. You want to work on your dreams. Suddenly, doors feel heavy. You want to fix your heart. Suddenly, old pain shows up again. And you think, maybe I'm not meant for this. Maybe Allah doesn't want this for me. No, my dear brother and sister. Hard times don't mean Allah is pushing you away. Hard times usually mean Allah is preparing you for something big. In life, the bigger the blessing, the tougher the preparation. Look at the prophets, peace be upon them. So much pain, so much patience, so much struggle before the victory came. Prophet Yusuf, A.S., went through betrayal, loneliness, prison, before Allah made him a leader. Maryam, A.S., felt alone, scared, and judged before Allah blessed her with Isa, A.S. Even you, when you were born, you didn't walk immediately. First, you struggled, fell, tried again. Why? Because strength always comes before success. So when you feel pressure, pain, or heavy moments, remind yourself, Allah is not breaking me. Allah is building me. You cannot lift heavy blessings with weak faith, so Allah gives tests to make your iman stronger. He gives patience before He gives progress. He gives tears before He gives triumph. And sometimes you cry for no reason. Your heart feels tight. You wonder, why am I feeling this pain? Maybe Allah is washing your heart, removing pride, removing fear, removing doubt, so you can receive what He has written for you with a clean soul. Hard moments are not punishment, they are preparation. When school gets harder, it means the exam is close. When life gets harder, it means a blessing is near. So instead of saying, I can't take this, say, Allah is preparing me for something great. Instead of thinking, this is too much, say, Allah chose me for this test because He knows I can handle it. Keep your faith strong even when life feels heavy, because after every hardship, there is ease. That is not my promise. That is Allah's promise. Your breakthrough is coming. Your relief is coming. Your blessing is coming. Be patient, be strong, and when things get difficult, smile and say, Ya Allah, I know something amazing is on its way.
There are days when you feel tired for no clear reason. You wake up and your heart feels heavy. Your mind feels confused. You try to smile, but inside you are hurting. Maybe you don't even know why you're crying, but the tears come anyway. And you ask yourself, what's wrong with me? Why do I feel like this? Why does my heart hurt even though I'm trying my best? My dear brother, my dear sister, listen to me. Having emotions does not make you weak. Feeling lost for a moment does not make you a bad believer. Even the strongest hearts sometimes shake. Even the most faithful people cry. Sometimes Allah lets you feel broken, not to destroy you, but to soften you. Sometimes He lets you feel confused, not to confuse your life, but to clear your heart. Sometimes He makes you pause, not because He forgot you, but because He is preparing you. When your heart hurts, Allah is cleaning it. When you cry in sujood, Allah is lifting you. When you feel alone, Allah is calling you closer to Him. Remember the Prophet ﷺ. He cried. He felt sadness. He felt pain. But he always turned to Allah, and Allah always lifted him. So when you feel emotionally lost, say, Ya Allah, you know my heart. Strengthen me. Don't be ashamed of your tears. Sometimes tears are your soul saying, Ya Allah, I need you. You may not understand your pain right now, but one day you will look back and say, Alhamdulillah, Allah was shaping me through those moments. You know what hurts the most? When you're trying hard and still nothing seems to move. But that is exactly when Allah is working the most, inside you. You can't step into a big blessing with a shaken heart. So Allah is teaching your heart to trust Him before He opens that next chapter. This crying, this confusion, this heaviness, it's not a sign that you are failing. It's a sign that Allah is preparing you for something important. Say to yourself, I might be crying today, but my Rabb is with me. My heart is hurting, but my future is safe with Allah. I don't see the plan, but Allah is writing something beautiful. One day, the same heart that feels tired now will thank Allah for this training. You will smile again. You will feel peace again. You will look back and understand, Allah wasn't breaking me. Allah was building me. Hold on. Trust Him. Your heart is learning patience, strength, and faith. And soon, it will shine brighter than before.
Sometimes, the real problem is not what's happening in life. It's the story Shaitan puts in your mind about what might happen. You message someone and they don't reply. Shaitan whispers, they don't care about you. They don't want you in their life. See, you're not important. But in reality, maybe they're busy. Maybe they didn't see it. Maybe they're going through something too. Look how fast Shaitan turns a small moment into a big fear. You apply for something and don't hear back. Shaitan says, you're a failure. Nothing good ever works for you. You will never succeed. But in reality, maybe the timing isn't right yet. Maybe Allah is protecting you from something you can't see. Maybe a better door is opening soon. Shaitan doesn't need facts. He only needs your attention. He tries to fill the silence with fear and the unknown with anxiety. He brings the worst-case scenario every time. You feel a small pain? Shaitan says, it's something serious. You make a mistake. Shaitan says, see, Allah doesn't love you. You try something new. Shaitan says, you're going to fail. He exaggerates. He lies. He paints dark pictures in your head to stop you from moving forward. But Allah tells us in the Quran, Shaitan is weak. His only power is whispering fear into your thoughts. So when your mind starts going to the worst outcome, stop and ask yourself, do I have proof for this, or is this Shaitan talking? Most of the time, it's just whispers, nothing real. Remind yourself, I am not my fears. I am not my doubts. I am a believer. Allah is with me. Say out loud if you need to, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. I seek protection in Allah from Shaitan. Because when Shaitan tells you scary stories, he wants you to give up, to panic, to stop trusting. But you respond with faith. You answer his lies with truth. When he says, you can't do it, say, with Allah, anything is possible. When he says, you are alone, say, Allah is closer to me than anyone. When he says, you will fail, say, success is in Allah's hands, not yours. Don't let Shaitan be the author of your thoughts. Don't let him write fear in your heart. Let Allah's words write hope in your heart. Let your iman write courage in your mind. Let your trust write strength in your soul. Shaitan tells scary stories. Allah writes beautiful destiny. Choose whose voice you follow. And remember, if Shaitan is whispering hard, it's because he sees you moving closer to something good. Stay strong, stay calm, stay with Allah, and every false fear will disappear. White.
There are times in life when you wait and wait and wait. You make dua, you try your best, you stay patient, but nothing seems to change. And a part of you begins thinking, will my situation ever get better? Will Allah ever help me? Maybe my duas are not heard. But then, suddenly, in a way you didn't expect, Allah sends help. Just like that, peace arrives, a solution appears, a door opens, a person comes with good news, a blessing reaches you. One moment your heart was heavy, then Allah lifted it. This is how Allah works. He tests you with waiting, and when the time is right, He gives you what you need. Not too early, not too late. Perfect timing. Allah's timing. Sometimes the help comes through a person, sometimes a message, sometimes a new idea in your mind, sometimes a change in your heart, sometimes a moment of peace in your prayer, and sometimes you don't even realize the help came. You just suddenly feel better and you wonder why. It's because Allah touched your heart quietly. My brother, my sister, listen. Just because you don't see change yet does not mean Allah forgot you. Even when nothing is moving on the outside, Allah is working inside your life. The dua you made in tears, He heard it. The nights you couldn't sleep, He saw them. The moments you felt lost, He was holding you. Allah doesn't leave His believer. Never. Sometimes He waits to give because He wants to give you more. Sometimes He delays because the blessing isn't ready or you are not ready yet. But when Allah decides it is time, no fear, no doubt, no person, no shaitan can stop your blessing. So don't give up right before relief arrives. Don't walk away from your prayers. Don't lose hope when you are close to your breakthrough. Say, Ya Allah, I trust your timing. Your plan is better than my plan. Your help is on the way. Your ease is coming. Your moment is written. Your happiness is already planned. Just hold on a little longer. Keep believing, keep praying, keep hoping. Because one day, very soon, you will look back and say, Subhanallah, Allah never left me. He was preparing everything the whole time, and your heart will finally feel the peace you've been waiting for. Whiteheart, Sparkles.